Good evening, friends. My heart fills with unbound joy at this sight. The sight of nearly 2,500 dedicated people who join hands in the mission of making India totally literate. Where else will you find 2,500 volunteers assemble for 3 days for a war against illiteracy? The euphoria of these summits fill us with vigor, energy, a new hope, and friends, the result is just remarkable. Let me compliment the team leader for this conference, past District Governor J.B. Kamdar, who's really led a wonderful team to present to you an outstanding event, hopefully. Friends, each year I stand here to give you an overview of where we are. Since we met in Kolkata a year back, the TEACH program has grown exponentially. If our target in teacher training was 5,000 teachers, we have done fourfold through the teacher training program, and we have touched 20,000 teachers have been trained. Friends, tomorrow we sign a memorandum of understanding with ICEDC for training 36,000 teachers. The result is that this lady, Rani Bhishe, she is a primary teacher from a Zilla Parishad in Maharashtra. She loves teaching, but at times gets frustrated because of the so many other government duties that she has to do, at times election duties, at times so many other duties. She is frustrated and she wanted to leave her job because she loved only teaching. Yet, she was once asked recently to attend a teacher training workshop. This was by the Rotary Club of Y. She now says, the workshop was excellent, one of the best in my career. Now I have cancelled my plan for voluntary retirement. Now I'm going to start my career as a teacher again. Thank you, Rotary. These are her words, and friends, like her, there are thousands of teachers who are being trained by Rotarians and Inner Wheel members all around India. It is our belief that teachers are the true nation builders. After all, as each one of us, either as an engineer, a doctor, or a lawyer, has our teachers to thank for shaping our lives and our careers. We acknowledged their contribution by awarding 7,329 teachers with the Nation Builder Award. And I'm very happy to say each of these awards was done through a proper evaluation system, which is now a part of the record that we have with us. Friends, e-learning has been and will be our engine driver. Exciting developments have taken place in e-learning. The Gujarat model of e-learning being set up in 25,000 schools is a huge success. Already 10,000 e-learning centers have got started just in Gujarat because of the efforts of Rotarians there. Can you give them a big round of applause? Tomorrow, we sign an MOU with the government of Maharashtra. The Joint Secretary will be here to sign the MOU, and we are going to put up 36,000 e-learning centers in a 50-50 partnership with the government of Maharashtra. Friends, these two programs alone will impact 3 million, 30 lakh children, and the value of the program is rupees 60 crores. A month back, I met Mr. Nandan Nilekani. After a 45-minute meeting, we shook hands and we agreed to enter into a partnership. Tomorrow, while Mr. Nilekani will not be able to come, but he sent already a video message, and he has sent his CEO, COO, and another high-ranking officer to sign an MOU with us. And to me, that's a big deal that we have one of the leading people in the technology field. We will be signing an MOU with him to take the e-learning program forward. We are also soon coming out with an app, English Learn English Easily. That's an app which you will see tomorrow again. Under adult literacy, I'm happy to mention that we are about to sign an MOU with NIOS. Minister Saab, National Institute of Open Schooling, unse MOU signed. Aaj wo nahi aa paye. They had wanted that the MOU was signed in your presence. They could not come. So we will now be jointly conducting the examination. Rotarians will conduct the examination, the question paper, as well as the mark sheets, that the certificate that will be given will have the logo of both Rotary as well as NIOS. This year, friends, thousands of adults will be made literate in this mission. Meet this lady, Kanak Murmu, from the tribal areas of West Bengal. She had no formal education, which she wanted to. Some months back, her daughter came to her asking for help with some school homework. And she was frustrated. But this changed Kanak Lata's life altogether. She had heard about women being trained in the community by attending adult literacy classes, which were being conducted by Rotary clubs. She went and enrolled herself for the 3 months course. And just into the 3 months into the adult literacy classes that were designed by Rotary India Literacy Mission, she has emerged as one of the brightest students in her batch. She says, I went to the bank to open my account. They thought I was illiterate and handed me the stamp pad. I smiled, took out my pen and signed my name just to tell them I am not Anguta Chap anymore. And friends, all of these are true stories that I'm telling you right from the grassroots level. Villagers, friends, now show a lot of respect to Kanak Murmu, and she now, in fact, teaches other adults to become literate. Friends, we have worked hard to build the foundation for our skill development program. Tomorrow, we are signing an MOU with the Lumba Foundation of UK for skilling 30,000 widows in 30 states of India. This program, the pilot program, was launched by the Prime Minister in Varanasi, where 5,000 widows are being trained. And now, with the Lumba Foundation, this program, which is worth about 15 crores, is going to be signed by us tomorrow. The MOU will be signed. Back to back, to train these teachers out of these 30,000 widows, we are having an MOU with LaborNet, which is one of the leading skill development companies in India, and they will not only skill these widows, but they have assured that 90% of them will also get employment or be able to start their own venture, and they will ensure that. The progress in sending children back to school under the Asha Kiran program has been outstanding. I always say, sending that one beggar child back to school is such a tough task. Try it once and you will know what I'm saying. Or educating these children from brick kilns. But these are the children that we are already sending back to school, and 45,000 of them in 373 Asha Kiran centers that we run across the country. In fact, we not only teach these children in brick kilns, and Minister Saab, you will be happy to know, not only do we teach these children, for example, they have come from Bihar to West Bengal, we teach them there and we are tracking them back when they go back to Bihar, that they get admitted into the schools there. And as of now, we are able to track about 40 to 50% of them are getting back to school when they get back. Friends, our NGO partnerships are now in so many states. By this year end, we want to have a partnership in each and every state. We are joining hands with the Kailash Satyarthi Foundation for another program. We already have a partnership with them, but now a preventive part where we will be a part of his march that he is organizing from across India, and that should take us further, faster to the 1 lakh mark that we are wanting to touch. Happy Schools has become such a big program because of some outstanding work by Rotarians and NRL members. Last month, I had the privilege of inaugurating 8 happy schools. What a happy feeling it was to see the shine in the eyes of these children at these schools. They were getting new footwear for the first time, sports equipment. A well-painted, happy school was what was making them happy. Friends, we made hundreds of children joyful in each of the 1,500 schools that you have made happy school in the last year. Tomorrow again, we sign an MOU, a path-breaking MOU with CII's Sports Committee to ensure that we bring sporting facilities to 50,000 schools, and that is the MOU that we are signing with CII's committee. We were fortunate that on 8th September, the International Literacy Day, the Honorable HRD Minister himself launched the program of 5,000 libraries. Sir, as I mentioned to you, already 1,600 libraries are on, and this program we had said we will do in 5 years, but it seems we will do it in 2 years, and so now we have decided that we are, sir, you tell us in India where to put libraries and we will put libraries. And that's a promise to you, sir. We are signing an MOU with another organization where we will now set up 10,000 libraries. This is another organization which has done some considerable good work, and they have collected about 3.5 lakhs of books, and they are already helping us set up libraries. Virtual Eye is another MOU that we are entering, and this is again a wonderful program with Triumph Foundation of Rotary Club of Thane Hills. We will together provide Virtual Eye, which means that non-braille computers to blind schools, and we will put it in every blind school in India, numbering 410. And I must compliment Ashok ji, who was present at the inauguration of this, and it took him just 1 minute to say, okay, I will underwrite the sponsorship of this entire program. Friends, it was worth 8 crores of rupees. He did not take 8 seconds to do that. And we all know his ability to raise funds. I'm sure it will be done. Friends, all of this has been possible because we have given a new dimension to the PPP model. It is now the passion of Rotarians and Inner Wheel. Add to that the partnerships that we have, and we can see the progress that we have made. But now we want to do a paradigm shift also. Till now, clubs were doing standalone projects. Some were doing happy schools, some Asha Kiran, some did e-learning, and some did adult literacy. Now is the time to consolidate, to create a greater impact through a holistic approach. Let us do 2 or 3 projects at one place. If you make one school happy, train the teachers there, put the e-learning facility there. If you could add the 4th element of sending all school children of their area into that school or those schools which are there, what a wonderful integration it can be. And we will salute all clubs who are ready to take up the 5th element there also, where in a geographical area, they do everything, sending every child back to a school which is a happy school, where learning is by the latest technology, that is e-learning, and where the teachers have been trained, and the same school in the evening is used for adult literacy classes. Friends, this morning the district governors and the incoming chairman of Inner Wheel have all agreed and showed great interest in doing this program, and I'm sure this is going to be a huge success. Let us create 50 such islands of excellence in India. It would be a model that corporates and NGOs will like to adopt following the TEACH model. At the behest of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, we all joined the Swachh Bharat movement. We now request him through our Honorable Minister to launch the TEACH mission for the total literacy and quality education. Friends, this mission is moving well because of the leadership of the district governors and district chairs. May I request all of you to please rise and be recognized for the outstanding work that you are doing. All district governors and Inner Wheel district chair, may I request you to please rise. And can we have the hall lights on throughout, please? Thank you so much, the district literacy chairs, also for the work that you are doing. And thank you, the National Committee members and the RILM staff. Of course, all of this has been possible under the leadership of Chief Advisor Kalyan Banerjee, Patron Sri Raja Sabu, the inspiration of K.R. Ravindran, the support of Dr. Manoj and Bhaskar, and the advice of all senior leaders, Sushil ji, Ashok ji, Pandu, PTP, and Yash. Sir, मिनिस्टर साहब, आपको कहना चाहूंगा, अगर हम पोलियो भगाने में अग्रिम पंक्ति में थे तो असाक्षरता को भगाने में भी अग्रिम पंक्ति ही में रहना चाहते हैं। राह कठिन जरूर है सर, पर मंजिल पे पहुंचेंगे। बस सिर्फ आपके सहारे की जरूरत है। मंजिल मिल ही जाएगी भटकते हुए ही सही, गुमराह तो वो हैं जो घर से निकले ही नहीं। थैंक यू।